So a pro wrestler the other day messaged me on Instagram, and he mentioned to me, and this is something all you pro wrestlers would know about, mentioned to me my footwork in regards to my chain wrestling that he was watching on my Instagram page. And he, was talking about why I don't abide, pretty much implying why I don't abide by the four sides to cater to each audience approach to my chain wrestling. And so, I thought about it for a while, and I thought this is a great opportunity to explain more about the training systems and the benefits of them. So I do train in that. Okay, so I do train in the technical pro wrestling, catering to each side transitions and drills. I do work on that. But I also, and I really think this is very important, is I also work on the sports pro wrestling approach to chain wrestling, which is not done or not necessarily done in a pro wrestling ring, right? Because we transition from four sides, right? One side, per transition, because the turnbuckles are in the way. But with sports pro wrestling, you're reenacting wrestling that's almost done on mats. Yeah, it tends to be done on mats, and so the movement of how you transition is done more in circles, kind of like like legitimate mat wrestling, shoot wrestling. This is the difference, and that's why when you see pro wrestling promotions that do no ring wrestling, or they do grappling, they try to reenact grappling, but they stick to the four sides rule. It doesn't look as it doesn't suspend disbelief in the performance. If you want to suspend disbelief in the performance and you're wrestling without turnbuckles in the way, you got to remember everyone can see what you're doing. So there's no need to do the four sides. What needs to be done is the transitions of circles, which make you look like you're going all around, like you're transitioning in that motion to catch them and bring them down to the ground. And so that's the big difference between sports pro wrestling training, that we practice here, and the at the moment, like the modern version of technical pro wrestling, of chain wrestling's version of, that is more theatrical leaning rather than sports leaning.